Hey guys, my name's Jared Pelly, founder and owner of NST Sports Performance, and I'm here today with the manager of our Austintown / Youngstown location, and he's an absolute monster. We couldn't be more proud and lucky to have him. And within 1 year, he's done an outstanding job. We have about 140 athletes out here currently, and they absolutely love him, and we're lucky to have him. So we're here today. I really want people to hear Shane's story. I think he has a very unique story, and with that story, I think has helped develop him to then develop our young people succeed. And so with that being said, Shane, if you could kind of tell us how we were able to steal you and get you with NST.
Yeah, definitely. First off, I want to say it's a blessing to be a part of this. Grateful to have the opportunity. But my story is kind of funny. It goes full circle. So when I was in high school, as most people are, they love sports. It's a huge part of who they are. I played 4 sports in high school. Had an opportunity to play D2 football. I turned it down because I hurt my knee my senior year. Then when I got to college, really just played intramural sports. Didn't really know what I was going to do. I had complete plans to go to PT school. When I say I didn't know what I was going to do, I didn't know what I was going to do in between PT school. So I was a server at Scaffidi's back in my hometown, around Steubenville area, and was there for about 4 years. And while I was there, I was actually taking an exercise physiology intro class, and I actually already took my exercise phys classes. My mentor didn't give them to me, the intro class to begin with, so didn't have to be in it, but just showed up to class. Teacher said, I'll give you an A because you don't need to be in here. So I was all right, sweet. So I'm in the class, and the next thing you know, this guy walks in and starts talking about this thing NST and talking about an internship and that, and I'm not paying any attention because I'm a sophomore. And then next thing you know, he goes, he just mentioned his God's name. And next thing you know, I'm like, oh, wow, all right, what's this guy got to talk about? He's already been talking for 15 minutes, and now I'm interested in what he has to say. And he's sitting there, and he's talking about how God really helped him achieve this business, and how that's kind of one of the big things in their company. He doesn't shy away from it. It means a lot to us because we are what we represent. If God give us this, we got to give him the credit. And he was very much in front with that. I was like, sweet. Next thing you know, I'm paying a little bit more and more attention because now I'm really interested. Next thing you know, I find out, I was like, I know this guy from somewhere. He trained me when I was in high school. He came and did our team. And I'm like, I'll be darned. And he's like, if you're interested in signing up for an internship, go ahead and come up, fill out a paper, and I'll call you if it might be something that we're interested in taking on. So at this time, I didn't have an internship class. So I'm like, you know what? I just want to be a part of this. This sounds awesome. So I go up, I give him my name, give him my number and that, talk to him for a little bit. And I'm like, I hope I get it because this isn't even going to count towards anything. I'm just doing it, to learn because I love sports and I love coaching because I coached when I was actually in high school as well with little kids. And then next thing you know, he gives me a call back. We go. I have a face-to-face meeting with him. I think it was like 8 a.m. If I'm not mistaken. It was pretty early before class. Actually, it might have been 7. And it was at Jasmine's at West Lib. And we go there. And we probably talked for like an hour and a half. And honestly, we just talked about our faith for a little bit. He talked about what I did, why I was interested in sports, why I wanted to do this. But I'm not going to lie, the majority of the conversation was definitely about our faith. Mm-hmm. And it was a really awesome experience to have. He gave me a call back after that and said, we'd be interested in having you as an intern. And I was like, I'm all about this. I was like, sweet. Mm-hmm. So go into the summer, and I'm not going to lie, the internship was tough. It was a lot of hours, and at this point in time, I was very out of shape. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And it kind of humbled me a little bit. And the experience was amazing. Getting to see an athlete change from where they might not have been anywhere and seeing them develop where now they have a relationship with you. They're excited that you're excited to see them do well. Mm-hmm. They're very happy to share their accomplishments with you. It's an amazing experience, just a great feeling, honestly. It makes you feel complete. And I'm like, all right, I love this. I'm going to do this again. So he calls me. He's like, hey, you crushed it this year. I'm not going to lie to you. You did a really good job. Would you be interested in being a coach next year? Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, I'm interested in being a coach. Yeah, I'm definitely on it. So then I became a coach, and I went around and coached a lot of teams. I think it was like 7 teams. Mm-hmm. And it was an awesome experience. When I was an intern, Coach Sads, who's the manager at North Canton facility, he was kind of my mentor that summer and learned a lot from him. And of course, he was his mentor. So he was Sad's mentor, just let me clear that up. And so, of course, pretty much a spitting image of this guy, so I got to learn a lot from how they both coach a little bit different, but how he would have he taught Sads. So I learned an awful lot from Sads, very appreciative. Then the following year I coached again, and I was getting ready to graduate with full intentions. We had very open, honest conversations all the time. He knew my goals were PT school, and that was my goals. And senior year, I had to retake a class. I passed it. Just let me clear that up as well. I just wasn't high enough to get into PT school. So I had to take the class again. However, I missed deadlines for PT school. And I'm like, oh man, what am I going to do in between? I'm like, this kind of sucks. I got to serve for a whole year now. And told him about that. And he's like, if any of its opportunities, would you be interested in taking? I was like, yeah, I'd definitely be interested in taking. He said, okay. He said, we don't have any right now. He said, but I'll keep that in mind. And then
just to kind of stop you, when you brought that up, I was so mad because when you brought up that you're interested, and I thought we had no chance. I just didn't think you were interested with working with NST. And when you told me that, I was like, oh, I really wish I'd have known, because I would have went out of my way at that time to plan something. But yeah, so.
And then we had another coach lined up for this. However, things fell through. And then out of the blue one day, Jared gives me a call. I was like, hey, man, you still interested? I said, yeah, I told you I was interested. I'm definitely interested. He's like, I may have a spot open for you. And I'm like, dude, I'm in. I don't even care what I'm in. And he's like, all right. So I drove up, had another interview with him, even though we pretty much knew what the interview was. Sat down. He said, okay, this is what we have. This is what's going to be opening up very soon. We just got to make sure you're ready. And I'm very blessed. God's been a great part of my life. He's brought great people into my life like Jarrett, the whole NST organization. And now I'm manager up here, and I couldn't be happier. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. PT school isn't even a thought in my head right now. Probably never will be. I'll be honest with you. I love my job. Kids are amazing. Yeah, you got stubborn ones, everyone knows, but I'll be 100% honest with you. Nothing's better than seeing a stubborn kid become less stubborn and opening up to you, and watching their development is amazing. Knowing that you have an impact on someone's life that no one else was willing to work with, and you get them to where they want to be, there's no better feeling than that, guys. No better feeling at all. That's pretty much my story, guys.
well, I appreciate you telling it. I think it's very important for anybody that's interested in this location. And not only that, I think your impact on our entire NST staff is awesome. And whether you see it or not, Shane, I really think that, I know your impact on me is pretty awesome, and it's changed me in a positive way. And what's cool is that reflects upon every other location, whether you realize that or not.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's just so cool. I always brag you up here because, as you know, I don't get an opportunity to come out here a lot. And always talk to people. I said when I was growing NST, it was very hard for me to let go, because you have a little bit of selfishness, you have a little bit of arrogance. You're like, well, I want control. I want people to know it's me. And now, out here, you're the guy, and I could care less, because when I look around this room when it's filled, or I talk to athletes, and I see how you've impacted them, that is the most important thing. And it's not about me, and it's not about it's about those kids, and the fact that those kids are being impacted with, like I wish I lived out here so I could send you my child.
That means a lot, man.
Really and I think, because what they're gonna get with you is they're gonna get character, they're gonna get values, they're gonna turn out to be a phenomenal person, and I think with you, our results out here are amazing. Yeah, we utilize science, physics, and mathematics, and biomechanics to get these great results, but I think that we're creating such elite mindset individuals that with that mindset, the results are easy. And I think that it's just so cool. I always brag up, man, Austintown, we're impacting all these people, and it's just neat to see that, like, again, the mission's bigger than myself, and you just are crushing it.
Thanks,
and we're very lucky to have you, and it's just really cool to see our parents, the impact that you're having on the community, and all our other coaches on the community, and you just we couldn't have a better representation of an individual to handle it out here.
Thank you, man.
So I'm very blessed, very thankful. You know, it makes me, it's cool to hear you say that, man. I don't want to go anywhere, because it just makes, you know, it makes me feel like we're doing something right to hopefully take care of you guys, and it's just really, really cool, man. Most importantly, to see, you know, the results out here are just ridiculous, and
We're getting some crazy results.
some amazing results. But the coolest thing is the results you're having on those young people, man.
Oh, it means a lot, man.
And that's cool.
Mindset's everything, guys. Mindset's everything.
Yep. So I'm glad you guys took the time to listen, you know, and hear Coach Shane's story. I wanted his story to be heard, because he's an amazing person first and foremost, you know, and then he's an amazing coach. And I think if you have a son or daughter or if you're just an athlete looking for training, as you can tell in the background, we got a, you know, state-of-the-art facility, but most importantly, we got a beast coach. And with Coach Shane and all the coaches that are going to assist him in that process, I think your results are going to be amazing. But if you're a parent that really values character and integrity, that's what you're going to get first. And then the results are going to be tenfold better anyways, because they're going to have that elite mindset of a winner. So thank you guys for taking the time to hear the video, and get to Youngstown / Austintown to see some amazing results with Coach Shane and our other coaches.
Looking forward to working with you guys.
Take care. Thank you.